Okay, good afternoon, everyone. In the previous class related to the operational research subject, we have been gone with respect to the basic introduction and different classifications, different fields that are existing where this or techniques has been utilizing in n number of fields, such as our defense organization, industrial fields, research and development organizations, etc. And there we are implementing in the application point of view, we are implementing some of the techniques, but we need to trace different types of techniques that are being utilized for the implementation of or successful operation of different OR processes. And let me explain the different types of techniques or different types of tools of operational research categorizations or existing. Here is the listed characterizations. Initially, there is an linear programming, queuing theory, sequencing, different transportation problems, integer problems, assignment problems, decision theory, game theory, replacement problems, and even the symbolic logics. Let us discuss in detail of these different kinds of techniques, where we will be implementing this and how we will be implementing this, and what are the strategies after the implementation, one by one. First one, it is linear programming. So linear programming, it is a technique that is used to minimize the time absorptions or time lapsing, or minimizing the economical factors upon incrementing of the high efficiency of producing the products. Nothing but increasing the count of manufacturing goods with the decrementing of costs. So there is an demand oriented technique that is being utilized in the linear, in the form of a linear programming to the systemic device. So the main objective or main objective function boundary conditions are applied for different sections in the manufacturing areas, or nothing but the distribution of the similar kind of problems to the entire enterprise units, different subunits within the enterprise. So almost it will be having a basic programming resource technique or server projecting technique, or again we will be calling it as a basic controller for entire that particular enterprise. That signals or the instructions will be getting passed from this particular major controller unit to the different kinds of subsystems that are existing in the overall layout of the plant. So here different schedules, in the sense basic administration point of view will be an administration block, and later on raw material block in the industrial sector, and that raw material will be converted into the input material to the warehouse, and in the warehouse or processing zone different kinds of processes such as our milling, drilling, reaming processes, finishing processes, etc., they will be scheduled as in detail at different block levels for different kinds of operational processes. So after completing the overall processes, the verification section need to be commenced here. So verification in the sense inspection process, whether the performed operations has been reached with respect to the input criteria or not. So that will be verified, and later on packing sections and packing to the storing sections at different warehouses, and from that to the distributors by the means of different transportations. So these and all will be interlinked with this particular programming strategy. For example, if a product is being manufactured, it will be starting with respect to the input material providing to the operational schedules, and later on these will be passed. How much input material has been given to the system will be noted down, and next furtherly moving with respect to the processing sections, and how many goods are being processing will be existing a detailed chart, and later on it is moving with respect to the inspection and how many units are existing in the inspection basis, and furtherly at warehouse storage and in the transportation, then overall these details will be existing. And when the demand has been reached from the marketing sector, that need to be dispatched from the warehouse by the means of different transportation processes. So these and all are the schedules will be existing as a stock details in the linear programming. And by sitting at the administration block, whatever the process that is being taking place at different levels that we have been discussed presently will be monitored by the utilization of this linear programming strategy. Next, queuing theory. So queuing theory in the sense, the immediate happening of the next coming alignment. Nothing but it deals with the situations in the form of a queue. Nothing but when you have gone to the shop, we need to wait for some time until the another person who is already existing in the that particular shop uh, he has been exit from that particular place. So similarly, we can consider one of the example, another one more example, that is an aeroplane that is ready to land in the runway, but there is a existing plane already in the runway, so it need to be cleared for landing the another aeroplane which is already in the air need to be landed. So this is the queuing process. So in our practical view we will face these kind of situations also, and the nothing but in our livelihood there will be an cost efficient or cost variant type of queuing theories. Nothing because of if the demand has been very much high for that particular process, ultimately or automatically the or economical factor, will be calling this cost as an economical factor, this will be very much high on the queuing process terminology. So this is the technique used to analyze feasibility of different adding facilities, and it will be charged for each and every waiting time period. Coming in our general way of livelihood also, we will be having these kind of situations, such as when you have been taken a taxi, call taxi, if it has been got delayed by 1 hour, that 1 hour also will be charged to us. So such a kind of theory it is, that is queuing theory. Next one, it is sequencing. Sequencing plays a major important role indeed to decrease the lapse time. So how many processes that are being taken place, and for that particular processes how much lapse timings are being increased, and this technique will be utilized there for decreasing that particular lapse time. Because if there is any lapse timings, ultimately there will not be any benefit for the end-to-end customer or else the manufacturer. In that particular lapse time also another one more product can be manufactured, so that will be acting as an one of the economical source for the company, and quantity of manufacturing also will be increased in that lapse timing. So hence total production per day will be increased by decreasing this lapse time. So hence this is an sequencing theory which will be implemented in the pointal basis in the which is applied in the step by step format. Next, the transportation problems. So here the types of problems that will be existing here. So we'll be looking one by one. That is from number of sources. So transportation here in sense, only one transportation is being existing, but it should collect the goods from n number of people. So with the limited supplies and to the number of destinations, only that particular one unit or one wagon has to be moved to different places or different destinations, and with specified demands. There will be some of the demands. For example, it has been started today from this source, and it need to be traveled a particular distance, nothing but so and so kilometers within 12 hours. So there will be a particular demands. So until tomorrow, by tomorrow morning, it should be reached to the Hyderabad area like that. So nothing but destination in the in the range of kilometers, it will be specified. That is 250 kilometers or 300 kilometers. By bypassing the n number of delivering systems in the meanwhile also. Nothing but India to reach the Hyderabad from the source point, that is nothing but from Chebrolu. It need to pick up the goods from Guntur. It needs to pick up the goods from another station that is existing in the Vijayawada, and next so on so such as Warangal, etc. And next it need to move on to the final destination place with an pickupping, and next even loading and unloading conditions will be also taken place in the meanwhile. So these and all will be calculated, and the total transportation cost will be estimated, right? Next one, it is an integer programming. Next one of the technology, it is integer type of programming. So integer programming involves the entire numbers only. All that is also whole numbers, right? And this series of a program having a acceptable non-integer values as an output, and hence this is called a best higher programming solution obtained programming. So nothing but there will not be any float values, and always all the results that has been obtained for us will be existing if we follow this integer programming, that is only the whole number. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Next one, it is assignment problems. And assignment problems, it clearly specifies that allocating of some of the resources or different types of activities on the basis of time or cost. This is nothing but giving a job to a person, and we will be assigning a task, and that task to be completed by a within the stipulated time period that has been specified at the initial stage itself. So this is nothing but the assignment kind of problems. Next, decision theory or game theory. So decision theory involves two different factors mainly. First one, it is risk factor. Second one, it is uncertainty. So risk is nothing but unbearable situations may be considered. All right. So and even uncertainty. So uncertainty is nothing but causing some of the inconvenience for the existing strategies and unable to take the decision at a spot range. So for that, concerned theories will be analyzed, and depending upon those, as per the situational basis, the decisions will be progressed and particular kind of problems will be solved. Moving on to the second role for solving a typical kind of problems. These involves decision making with respect to the conflict arrangements. So nothing but very much critical problems and replacement problems. Your replacement problems are nothing but where in the production area will be decreasing the less, so less nothing but if normal containing of strategy is existing with respect to the manufacturing area or quantity of manufacturing by a machinery, and if the production has been decreased in the manufacturing considerations, then there is an something malfunctioning is taking place within the equipment that will be analyzed in, and particular components will be resolved for its incrementing of the production, and that will be having a sooner or even later of all the equipments because of the replacement. And these are the points will be getting rectified in such a cases, that is obsolescence, discovery of the new technology, and better design of the equipment. And if at all that particular problem hasn't minuted, then we'll be having a replacement decisions such as cost of the equipment to be installed need to be identified, and even the equipment replacement or only particular part at that particular place of the machinery need to be replaced. So all right, next moving with respect to the next one, that is symbolic logic. So symbols are more meaningful and accurate, and different words, classes, functional systems are substituted with respect to the symbols, nothing but naming and framing as per the design, or naming or nomenclature to a particular product that need to be manufactured involves, right? Yeah, I think there is an technical problem existing here, disconnecting my internet and relogging in. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Continuing with respect to symbolic logic, different words and classes of things, functional systems are also will be assisted with respect to symbols, and this involves the type of product, type of material that has been utilizing, and even at what considerations it need to be taken place. So the whole problem is converted to the equation or propositions, and will be not only commonly converted into the symbols, but calculations are also done on the computers. These techniques such as will be these techniques will be in common with respect to the arithmetical or mathematical modeling situations, and operational research and management decision making is then one more technical or technique or one more tool that is utilized in the operational research conditions. It increases the effective of management decisions. So management decisions here plays a major important role for an better accessing at as per the work distribution and different staffing levels, and in how far these staffing levels are being executed. These and all are the different kinds of phases need to be analyzed by the management. And nowadays we are facing with a major complex with respect to a business kind of problems, nothing but how much investment that is being done on a plant, and at an administrative level, how many products are being obtaining as an output, and for that the will be analyzed and will be taken proper care of this management. And this involves some ascertaining locations for factories, warehouses, and stock assignments where those has been installed. And this is an approach related to the decision leads to better control. Nothing but stock again reinstallations and distribution to the main distributors, and then to the sub distributors, to the retailers, and until it reaches to the end to end customers. So these and all are the chain linkage factors need to be analyzed by the high level management. So at different fields, just we have been discussed, that is producing within the factory levels, storing in the warehouses, and warehouses to the main dealers, dealers to the distributors, and next from distributors to the different sub distributors, and from different sub distributors to the retailers, and retailers to the finally to the customers. So this is the chance. Hence moving with the next tool, it is some of the limitations of operational research. So these are techniques not applied or suitable for complete accessories or complete situations within the as per the environmental constraints. We'll be having some of the limitations also. So that limitations are will be discussing now. So magnitude of so how far we'll be utilizing, and whether it can be justified with respect to the factors, quantifiable factors or not, or non-quantifiable factors, and it should fill the gap between the user and the analyst, and time and money cost need to be analyzed, implementation, and even the operational cost also as well. So distance between this analyst need to be grasped. Time and money cost. So time and money cost here, just we have discussed the distance between the analyst and the user. So user is nothing but the ultimate gainer, just we have been discussed presently. Next one, time and money cost. So upon each and every phase there will be an incrementing, or proportionately the cost will be getting changed from one phase to the another phase, and hence this gives a good solution at present, and perfect over solution may be available after some time only in the industrial field where the manufacturing is being progressed, right? Finally, so implementation is nothing but upon analysis of overall these tools, it should be verified and implemented at different phases related to the different relations and behaviors and psychological factors which are not which may not have any bearing or problems as well as solutions. So this states that this implementation process is an very much delicate process. It takes much time after passing these overall situations, which is analyzed from the topmost level and until it reaches to the production range.